I would rather die on a missions trip than in a car wreck in America. I would rather my life have been spent doing something on mission for Jesus than to just die in the same way someone else did in this country. I know a pastor, he does a lot of missions work overseas in Afghanistan and things like that. I've heard his story. Like when he goes there, he has the dress like they dress. He has to cover his head. He has to grow his beard out so that he can go undercover. You think about this is real. This is how he goes and takes the gospel to places. And he shared a story one night where a bunch of men found out that they were meeting and were coming after them. And some of the men that he was meeting with and discipling pushed him in a room and shut the door. And they said, do not open this door no matter what. He said, so I got shut in a room, pitch black all around me. He goes, and about an hour later, people started banging on the door. He said, and I thought, this is it. I'm going to lose my life for Jesus right here. I'll never see my wife and kids again. He said, fortunately, when the door opened, it was some men that had come to rescue him and take him away because they knew where the threat was and they could get him out. I've never had to face that. You've never had to face that. This guy did, and this is in real time. This is just a few years ago on a trip he was. It still happens today. The question becomes, if you were forced, what would you do? I would rather die speaking the name of Jesus than cow. I would rather my kids know that that's what my dad did. Well, what would they think? They would say, don't do that. They want you around. I would rather the rest of their lives them know that I believed this to be so true that there's no way that I would denounce it and reject it, even if my life depended. I'd rather them continue the rest of their life knowing that than that I said no because I just didn't want them to be without me.